Alright, hey y'all, welcome back for Daily Decolonizing. Alright, today's prompts, we're going to be talking about military, U.S. specifically, / international policy, but mostly military. So the prompts for today, do I know what militarization means? / what it is? Do I understand resource extraction in the relationship to slavery and human trafficking? Congo and Sudan, well, specifically Congo is a really good one for that. Sudan as well. But that's more the United Arab Emirates. The United States has their hands in that too, in Sudan. But look to things that are currently happening to answer that question. Google is free. So are hashtags, all right? And the last, not least, that we are going to expand on a little bit, or expound on while we're here. Do I know how many military bases that the U.S. has all over the planet and why? The United States military has 4,790 military sites around the world. I'm going to say that again. 4,790 military. That includes the ones bases in America. All right. Overall, those bases cover 27 million acres of land, which is roughly the size of Virginia. Okay. And again, this is from Google, which means you can go to Google and find these answers as well. In addition to that, we're going to talk about where these bases are. Okay. Japan has 120 military bases, U.S. military bases. Japan is an island, very small, very tiny landmass. Where is it stationed? It's stationed by Asia and Russia, right? Interesting. Germany has 119 military bases. I myself have been to the one in Heidelberg a long time ago. South Korea, 73. South Korea has 73 military bases. Qatar, which is in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, and then Turkey and another country that I've never heard of that I didn't spell correctly, my bad, are the Middle East, okay? Qatar specifically has the largest U.S. military base in the Middle East, okay? You can look at a global map, and find out where these countries are if you so choose. Saudi Arabia has over 2,700 U.S. forces. Oh, forces, not bases. Excuse me, my bad. Saudi Arabia at the Prince Sultan Air Base has over about almost 3,000 U.S. forces. So actual military, right? Singapore has 3 U.S. military bases with over 800 personnel. Okay? Then Bahrain, I didn't write this clearly, hosts the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet. Okay? And then Turkey and, I didn't write this right down, are in the Middle East. Okay? So there's a whole lot of, when we think about military bases, we think about the impact that a base can have, right? So a base is here, okay? Like, here's the military base, right? And we think about why the United States chose to put it there. What is the surrounding area, right? Like, why is there a base there, right? It's super fascinating to look at the militarization that the United States has done to the planet, okay? Very important things to cover, especially when we want to understand, especially if you are in the belly of the beast and you want to understand the militarization of, like, local police forces, right? Border patrol, sheriffs, right? So that's, like, local, right? City or town, and then there's county, which are the sheriffs, and then there's larger federal militarization, right? And that's within the belly of the beast, within the confines of the United States, right? That does not include those military forces, right? Those are separate than military itself, which has several branches, right? Army, Navy, Marines, what else? I don't know. I'm not in it. I'm going to tell you again, 4,790 military sites around the planet. By far the most. There's like 150 something countries on the planet, okay? So when you put that in perspective, I don't do math. That's a crazy percentage though, okay? All right, think about it. Look into it. Decolonize from it. Have a good one.